The doctor came in when he got the blood test results and said, "There's no easy way to tell you this, but we believe your son has leukemia and you're being transported to Children's Hospital, Los Angeles, as soon as they have a bed open." My name is Cynthia Thompson, and I'm Asher McGarrah's mom. Asher was diagnosed with Philadelphia positive chronic myelogenous leukemia, or Philadelphia positive CML, in November of 2009 when he was 4 years old. It's rare in adults in general, in people, but in children it's like a 1/10 of a percentile. I mean, it's very rare. Normally people that have CML are 65 and up. And Asher was the youngest in California to be diagnosed. There was this medication called Sprycel that we could try. Asher started responding very well. His count started coming down and he started gaining weight, and his skin pigment changed and his hair color started coming back. He was more active, he wasn't sick as often. He was definitely getting healthier. So by 2014, he was still responding very well, and he's growing perfectly well, and then all of a sudden he was in complete molecular response. So we would be 3 years now as completely undetectable, which is amazing. John, my partner, got a job opportunity here in Winston-Salem, and we decided it would be a good move for the family. And actually, since we moved here almost 2 years ago, he's been thriving. UNC Chapel Hill does have an oncologist that is familiar with CML. Up until January of this year, we were going back and forth to California every 3 months for his testing. The one thing that we did lose leaving California was the support system that we had built up from diagnosis. We first found out about Team Impact when we were at one of Asher's doctor's appointments at Chapel Hill. It seemed really interesting because it was sports, and they matched children with any college sports team, basically. Bobby Muse from Wake Forest Soccer ended up contacting him and saying that he wanted Asher as part of the team. He set up a lunch with the guys, with 5 of the team members and his assistant coach, Steve, so Asher could get comfortable with them and talk with them before the big day that he was signed on to Wake Forest men's soccer. So when we met with them, it was a great experience. I mean, Bobby and the team members could not have been nicer and more supportive of Asher. Bobby has been really great with him. You know, he's kind of like a fatherly figure, and he's patient with Asher, but he also is very serious. Asher definitely views him as the coach. There's that respect factor. And then with the teammates, it's more of a brotherly relationship. They'll work with Asher when, say, one of the guys is injured or not practicing for the day, and that player will kick the ball around with him and do practice shots and work with him on his soccer skills. So his relationship with them, I think, is similar to like a teammate relationship, but I think it goes beyond that and it's more brotherly. It seems like the players have taken him in kind of like a little brother. Being part of Wake's men's soccer team was definitely Asher's primary exposure to soccer, and it has piqued his interest in playing soccer. He never had any interest in playing before until he saw the guys on the field and learned about kicking the ball around with them and just watching the skills that they have with controlling the ball and being able to stop the ball, and he definitely aspires to be like them. From my opinion, I think that Asher has had a positive effect on the team. I think just being involved with someone that has leukemia, not everybody has had exposure, or people have heard of leukemia, but they haven't actually had a direct contact or an impact from it. So I think seeing him, how positive his outlook is and how he's always trying to go above and beyond. If he's feeling pain, he tries to distract himself from it. And he wants to be as normal as possible and play as much as possible. I think that for the guys, it's just seeing the way somebody else lives and understanding that he can still be this positive even with everything he's been through since he was 4. I hope that his impact has been positive and that the coaches and the team enjoy having him on board, because on our side of everything, it's just been a great experience.